Hello everyone, this is Archive12, and today we have a Wolverine rap from the X-Men, Weapon X by DizzyEight and Musicality. I love Wolverine. He is one of my favorite Marvel heroes. He is arguably one of the more tragic and traumatically inflicted heroes in Marvel. There are a lot of those though, so it's really difficult to figure out like who is the most. I'm already going to tell you right now I'm going to like this, so I'm preemptively liking this here. I already like the sound of it. I wasn't intending on doing that, but I already like it. Link will be in the description below if you want to watch this without my commentary, because I will be pausing and I will be talking about it. Without further ado, let's get started.
Whoa, I feel like Weapon X. I've been through all kind of drama, and lately the trauma, I can't seem to recollect all of the scars that sit in my memory bank. Yeah, hurt, but ain't dead them yet. Using the pain that I have for the greater good, but they want me with the devil and all my haters out of love. Why? Cause my guy had a different plan. I'm too blessed, he gave me a crew, now be ready to accept the middle man, you not a factor. I used to be captive, used to be fractured, now we just in a new chapter. We winning so much that the story don't fit in the caption. They call me Wolverine, cause the boy just moved with that dog in him. Ain't no dog in him, not a comic book founder that ironic, this beat down with you marveling, thinking.
I like that little pun there for that bar with like moving at your what do you say?
Boy just moved with that dog in him, ain't no dog in him, not a comic book founder that ironic, this beat down with you marveling, thinking.
There you beat down what you're marveling. Question though, because I'm not 100% sure about this. I don't think a Wolverine is a canine. I feel like it's its own thing. So like, I feel like that bar right there is saying that he's called Wolverine because he's got that dog in him doesn't make a whole lot of sense unless a Wolverine is related to canines, and I don't think that they are. Maybe I'm just reading into that a little bit too much. I mean, it was definitely a really, really nice bar, but I don't think it fits very well technically. But I could be wrong. Maybe Wolverines are, but I'm almost positive that they're more related to badgers. I don't think that they're technically in the same family as a badger, but maybe they are. But I'm almost positive they are nowhere near related to a canine or dog of any kind.
It's a joke, come with the smoke. They were just giving them feel like an atom and watching them cope. You can take shots as much as you want, but ain't none of that stopping them not when I left it all behind. My pain get lost with time. Healing my wounds and I'm ready to fight. Yeah, I'm back in the hills and I'm ready on sight. They really trying to build my life. They did me wrong, but I'm making it right. They wanna play with my mind.
I'm not saying I want to preface this by saying that I'm not saying that this was stolen from DPS or Fable, but that particular beat, that particular 808, that bass line that we hear, that doom 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 doom, that feels very similar to the drill rap from that DPS did for Sukuna. And I think, if I remember correctly, the particular part of the Yuji Itadori song that Fable did. And I'm just finding it interesting that particular, like, rhythm is popping up so frequently nowadays. And I think that there's a slight deviation, a slight variation of it compared to those other two songs. But that's the first thing that it reminded me of. The moment that I heard it, it immediately reminded me of the Sukuna drill rap from DPS and the Yuji Itadori song from Fable. And for those two, it made sense because they're connected. For this one, it just sounds really good, but I'm just finding it interesting that it popped up again. I'll have to go back and listen to all three of them and compare their beats to see if I'm actually just like Mandela affecting it or not. But I feel like I'm not. I feel like that actually was like a major part of the drum line for both of those other songs. I just find it interesting and curious that it pops up here.
I in your head like Cyclops. Tie blue sins like white knight. And I feel like a phoenix cause I'm hot. Who headed the pack? That's my spot. Can't mimic the style that I got. They wanna bite off the butt like Sabertooth, but they came with you two Colossus. I'm just him. I could've went rogue. My heart like ice, man, way too cold. I went through the storm, and who would've known? I come out a beast, like when I'm my own. I'm in my zone. Look, every verse is a masterclass.
This is very interesting how he's tying all the other X-Men together in Wolverine's personality and history. I kind of like that. I like that a lot.
I'm like Professor X, still sharp like a razor blade, leave you on edge like what happened next. Cross me with the fly talk, then his tears say that boy getting checked. Real talk, he a little dog with a law bark. I am not impressed, he is not a threat when I left it all behind. My pain get lost with time. Healing my wounds and I'm ready to fight. Yeah, I'm back at the hills and I'm ready on sight. They really try to go play with my life. They did me wrong, but I'm making it right. They wanna play with my mind. They wanna play with my head. Now I'm just back on their head.
That was nice. That was real nice. I'm definitely gonna have to like compare those other two songs with their drum beat with this one, because I don't want to be wrong. And if I'm wrong, then I'll definitely put it in the comments. But I genuinely feel like that they are very, very similar. Ooh. I'll have to check that out sometime. I haven't listened to Jacob Cass in a little bit, and I really like his rap style. Yeah, like, I don't know. It just sounds way too familiar to me, personally. But as a whole, just as the song being itself, that was a really good, very well done breakdown of like Wolverine's character and turning that into sort of like a inspirational piece for Dizzy. Like, obviously, this isn't fully about Wolverine. This is also about Dizzy putting himself like saying that, you know, he relates himself to Wolverine. More and more of the nerdcore rappers have been doing that, and I actually kind of enjoy that because it allows you to like see how they view their music or they view the thought process that go into their craft. And I gotta say, it works. It works really well with Wolverine. He's got such a complicated and complex story and characterization that like it's nice and easy to like draw parallels from him, regardless of where you're looking at him. Whether it be from like the MCU, or I guess he's not technically in the MCU yet, but like the original X-Men movies, or like the cartoons, the various different depictions of him in comics. Like, there's always something that you can connect to with Wolverine. I feel like he's a hero that like everybody can see a little bit of in themselves, whether it be because of his bravery, his fearlessness, his willingness to do what needs to be done. Like, I don't know, he's just a multifaceted character that a lot of people can draw an inspiration from. I would honestly like to see Wolverine in other raps. I would like to see other people cover Wolverine and see what they can do with him, because we've seen a lot of people do things like Batman and whatnot. I want to see a Wolverine rap coming from like Fable or Divide or Rustage. Like, I think that would be fun. Honestly, I would like to see what their take on the character is. But anyway, that's it for me. Thank you for joining me. I am Markov at 12, and I will see you in the next video.